It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and to another episode of the Renly Baratheon playthrough. This is episode 3. If you're enjoying the Renly series, then please do consider dropping a like on the video, it would greatly help. Also subscribing, hitting that red button to subscribe will help the channel grow and I will be forever grateful. So, we are continuing in the Stormlands. We are at the moment trying to get a claim on Yronwood. Fingers crossed. Dorne has created the High Lordship of Brimstone. How are they doing troop-wise? Let's have a look. He's got 4,000. Doran the Prudent has got a grand total of 20,000 versus my own troop levy of probably much less. Soon as it decides to load, 16, yeah. So we're going to need to either hold a feast or do something to try and boost our troop levy count. But we do need to get the actual claim first. I do not want to kill Robert, thank you. Although someone was saying if I kill Robert's heir, no, I forgot what it was. I'll look up what it was now because it was quite a good suggestion. I've got known plots at the moment. Hopefully nothing on me. No, good. That's exactly what we want. We should try and get a good liege loyalist faction if I can. I could certainly do with having a good liege loyalist faction. It's pretty abysmal at the moment, it's got to be said, but that's okay. Hopefully in a bit it will do better. Okay, let's continue the clock. Oh, that's right. We can wait for Robert to die and then investigate Joffrey's legitimacy and then press our claim or Stannis's. So that's a good idea. I also had the suggestion to betroth our daughter to Viserys to try and get some dragon blood and would also secure our claim. Now, I'm not sure where Viserys is at the moment, if he is at all still alive. If we go here and look at the claimants, Viserys is still alive. Let's have a look. He is, however, married, so unfortunately I can't go and do that. What I might do, though, is get an alliance with the new Lord Paramount of the Vale. Seems like a fairly decent playthrough. Can't make him matrilineal. I guess I need to wait until we have another kid, just to be on the safe side. But it's something to bear in mind. Hopefully we can have some kids pretty soon. I know his fertility is slightly tarnished by the homosexual trait, but I mean it is true to law, so we will be able to deal with it, I'm sure. We've already had one kid pretty immediately, so that was fine. And maybe if we start taking some lovers, we can get the lustful trait, so who knows, we might be just fine. Okay, good. What are my council members doing at the moment? Are you still the best Justicar? You're not the best Justicar, so I'm going to swap you out. And I don't really care that you're upset. You're not that good. Stefan, you are the new Justicar. I'm going to give you an honorary title of High Almoner, just to get you in the positive. Everyone else seems fairly positive. So Ronnet, you're still the best marshal, I assume. Actually not. So Moors is slightly better. Lynn is also better. You're kind of a nobody. So I'm going to give it to Lynn. Is Lynn also a bodyguard? Yes, he is. Good, because he's got fantastic fighting with 110 and Lady Forlorn. Travelling poet who calls himself a bard arrived today, so let's invite him in. Get that vassal opinion. Annoyed about Yronwood and its loss. But I don't think Stannis will be giving me an alliance, will he? No, he's unhappy that the fact that I hold the Stormlands and he doesn't. Which, I guess, you would be a little bit cheesed off about. M.A.T.E rules in the Riverlands. What's going on in the north of the Starks? Is Eddard still alive? No, Eddard died in battle. Who killed Eddard? Hoston Trent. Interesting. Who then died of disease. So Rob now rules. Jon is alive. We've got Sansa, Arya, Alana, Rissa and Donna, so 3 new kids. But Jon is alive, but not got the same stats as he would have in our lore-friendly version. He's actually turned out not very good at all. But then, nor is Renly, to be honest. He's not turned out the best, so... Father calls Edina, pulling my arm, pleading to play with her and her latest toy. We will definitely give you some time. Worthwhile doing. Hope everyone's doing good and enjoying the bank holiday weekend, or at least it is in the UK. Right. Gonna need some gold to spend some dosh on a few bits, please. Need to get that claim on Yronwood and also need to get some upgrades going for Storm's End to increase my finances. I'd be very grateful. We have got the castle town. We can upgrade the castle town. Do we do it? Am I a hunter? No, but I am a falconer. We could go for hunter as well. I think you can have both. If I'm not mistaken, they're not mutually exclusive. It's been 100 years since the clansmen have threatened the Vale and anything more serious than raids. However, word has spread of a king who's united the clans and has assembled a large band of warriors intent on taking the fertile lands of the Vale for themselves. So, King Eric of the Mountain Clans has taken himself to be crowned with 100 personal combat and a 24 martial. But I think Robert will bite him pretty quickly. We've actually had an aspiring hunter, so that's good. If we can get the hunter perk, I think it either increases martial ability or diplomacy. Either would be great right about now. Roland wants to be my master at arms. He's not good, so let's just drop that out. You want to incite revolt, Griffin or Connington? I'd rather you didn't. Stannis has been captured by the Mountain Clansmen. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Stannis potentially could die here. What's he got in his treasury? Anything good? Just fury. And he's not following the faith of R'hllor. Does he have Melisandre in court? He does not. Interesting. I think we will upgrade the castle town. I've got the cash. Let's do it. Undoubtedly we'll get our claim on Yronwood now, but it's fine. We have a few things that we need to do, really. We need to have a feast before we can even consider going to Dorne. Because vassals at the moment are a little bit low. Mostly green, but just low levels. Ah, good. We did get Hunter. I feel more relaxed now. I can do my tasks, talk to my courtiers, and do other things without feeling too bored. Perfecto. What do we get? +1 martial, +1 diplomacy, and same trait opinion. all good. I like all of that. Thank you very much. That's going to help me a good deal. So actually our state diplomacy and state marshal are not bad at all. The only bad one we've got is learning, which I'm pretty chilled with. What does learning even do for you? Important for tasks given to them. It's also important in a child's education. Okay, well that's fine. So Eric has surrendered. Does he get a province? Probably not. I mean, he lost the war, so that was kind of inevitable. Plot-wise, what do we got? Nothing too much. Gold is decent, but I'd like it a little bit more. The upgrade for Castletown should go quite nicely. Meanwhile, in the Reach, young Mace, how are you doing? How's Marjorie doing? She's deeply in love with us. She's really deeply in love. Flattered, grateful. She's Regent, Keeper of the Swans. Very attracted to us. Ah, we got our claim. It's going to be 59 gold and 150 prestige. Worth every penny. We'll take the lack of funds negative just to get that claim going. And I can also move you. Let's move you to a High Lord. Let's maybe move you to... What do we got here? Maybe Night Song. Let's give you to Night Song. It's Blackhaven, isn't it, that I gave it to? Whoops. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. We'll move him again. So we've got that strong claim now on the Lordship of Yronwood, and aim is take it over, make him bend the knee, and then we'll get the entire High Lordship all under us. And he's actually expanded. Has he got 2 High Lordships or 1? I think if he bends the knee though, they'll both come to us, so that could be an even bigger boon for us, which would be fantastic. What I could do with, though, is an ally, just to make sure we get this. We have got the Reach. That's a good point. We've got the Reach. So I think if we can hold a feast, call the Reach in, we can win this war pretty easily. The only thing is, he might not join us, so we'll have to see. But we're going to save funds now, get out of debt, save up for a feast. I reckon maybe 100 gold will do it. That should probably do it. Castletown upgrade is completed again. Take a little bit for that modifier to increase, hopefully. Robert, how are you doing? You are severely maimed, my friend. You're a drunkard. You're not in good shape. You're not in good shape at all. Can I investigate Joffrey's legitimacy now? I actually can. He has given him the Westerlands, though, which is probably not so good for me, because he's got 40k troops already. You, Jon Snow, have actually declared yourself... Oh my god, wow, you've declared yourself the son of Rhaegar. Gee whiz. My true identity having been kept secret by my uncle Eddard Stark all these years, hence, as the one true heir of House Targaryen, I claim the Iron Throne as my birthright. Whoa, well, we don't want you to, because... Okay, a lot's happening right now. So, Jon's got his claim on the Iron Throne, but he's not really got any position to press it unless Robb fights for him. Which at the moment he's not going to do, he's not strong enough. Then we've also got the pop-up. You've been studying Lord Paramount Joffrey for some time now, and have begun to confirm your suspicions. He seems so different from his alleged father. How could he truly be Robert's child? Have we got any support for this? No, no support for this, but we're actually gaining some evidence somehow. One person is willing to join us. One person will join me if I pay him. But I actually don't have the cash to pay him. So this plot might not go so well for me. So I can fabricate some evidence. 90% chance of failure though, so I'm not going to be doing that right now. Until I can get more support. It's because it's just not worth it. But that's interesting to know. Yeah, Yronwood and Stone Hills. As long as this guy lives, does his daughter inherit everything? Yeah, she does. So we can still go for this whole, I would say, third of Dorne in one fell swoop. How are we doing on the income now with that castle town upgrade? Up to +4 now. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. While continuing your investigation of Lord Paramount Joffrey, you've also been keeping an eye on his mother. Last night you had Queen Cersei followed and learned that she's having an illicit liaison with Commander Donnell of King's Landing. Probably Commander of the Gold Cloaks, if I'm not mistaken. Not so good. Cersei being a little bit of a naughty girl. So even with 35%, we're doing alright. We can also get the option to establish a new bank. How much do we need? We need 1,000 gold. That's going to be in the long run. If you want to see us establishing a bank, I have done it in my Lannister playthrough, actually. Interessante. Ah, the legitimacy. Plot power increases. I want to be having a feast though right now. That's my #1 primary goal. Edric Storm, you're not being educated is a problem. Moors, show him the ropes. Get him to train. He may come in use for me later. And we have an offer here to kill Moors. No, I like Moors. Ronald Connington has been a leal and able servant. How much am I going to have to pay him? 18.9. Not bad. Could be worse, could be worse. We could fight in a tournament here. What's my personal combat skill at? Whoops, close that. 35. We'll go for the prestige. I don't know how much we'd lose, but as it's such a massive tournament, it seems worthwhile us doing at least. Let's see how we do. My Hand of the King needs to continue doing his business. We enjoyed Lord Horace's company and we talked in the garden for several hours, so I've become close friends there. We lost in the tourney, but we only lose 30 prestige, so that's a 10 net gain. Robert has tried to have Lord Kidwell of Ivy Hall arrested. And our priest is doing good work for us. Right. Can I hold... I think we need 100 before we hold this feast, to be honest. Otherwise I'm going to be a little bit too tight. Does he know I'm investigating him? Claim fabrication. No, he doesn't know. He's got no claims on my title, so I shouldn't be too worried. He's got decent stats though. What's he got in the treasury? Just a fine set of armour. Okay. So not too worried by him. Going to do that. We've got Crown Royalists more than Liege Loyalists, which is a little bit upsetting. We are in charge of the Crown Royalist faction though, and that's not something small. That would come in quite a bit of use. I'm sure Robert should be happy with us at the moment. Yeah, 55. Good. And he approved proposed... Oh, I approved his proposed law. Okay. Sir Jaden Darkholm has chosen Cersei Lannister as the Queen of Beauty. She's not got that great stats, and she is depressed at the moment. So things not going so hot for Cersei. And we've been studying Joffrey for some time now and have begun to confirm our suspicions. He looks nothing like his alleged father. I was at the tournament, and although I did not have the opportunity to distinguish myself, I was sitting around and listening to two knights plot together to advantage themselves in the next bouts. Damn it, I've lost an intrigue. I thought I was going to gain one. What do we need to confront him? Evidence 3 is greater or equal to 1, but I need 2 plot backers in order to do it. Okay. Well, we're going to keep this running on in the background, but Feast is of paramount importance right now. Need to get that levy increase. It's only at 17k. Meanwhile, Doran is at 19. As long as Mace is still alive, then I'll have his support, hopefully. But it's not all guaranteed. My investigation to Joffrey is progressing well, and we've collected much evidence already. Then, when observing his siblings, you realise they share many features, and that they too must be bastards. So some of them look similar indeed. Eldera will be implicated in the investigation. All of Cersei's spawn, possibly. I guess they're next in line, aren't they? So what have we got? How many kids does she have? Yeah, we'll just say all of her spawn. She's going to absolutely hate me. But we could seriously mess up the inheritance of the Iron Throne by doing this. This was an excellent suggestion. Let's hold a feast and hope that I don't go into too much debt over it, but I need to do this. We could take out a loan, maybe. Spend lavish, make it a good one. If it starts that I get too many petitions, then I will take out a loan, and then we'll do the war straight away. And just hope we can siege out quickly enough. Yes, perform at the feast. Please don't ask me to... Oh, God. No petitions, please, for the love of God. Need to keep that cash. Everyone is welcome to the feast, and everyone actually turned up, which is good. Okay, 15 gold. Let's take out a loan. See what we get offered. Carth offering 35% for 127 gold. 25% from the Iron Bank. Yeah, we'll do that. This will get me through it. And as long as our levy goes up, then that's all that I care about. Lynn has asked for Mace Tyrell to be arrested. Let's just get him to pay some cash. We need this feast to go rather well for us, though. Robert, what's up? Peace be with you. Your plot to investigate Lord... Oh. Really? How did you find out? What happens if I decline? You just get annoyed? Yes, I've got to pay you some cash. He actually doesn't seem to care that I refused his offer. +2 diplomacy, +3 vassal opinion. Up to 19,000 troops. Okay, time for me to choose how to educate her. Educated at court. Oh, that's a lot of gold. Right. It's important though, because she is my only heir at the moment. You've got 20k troops. I am going to declare war on you. I can call in the Reach. If the Reach doesn't join me, I'm a little bit stuffed. I'm hoping I don't have to use my own levy here. Because again, if I do, the finances are just going to tank. Also, you come over to here, please. Where are you all meeting? Maybe meet in the mountains. Where's Mountainous? You're Mountainous. Okay, meet in Thornton. Meet in Thornton. Thornton's a good shout. Please, Mace, join this war. Good. Now, we do have the other issue of the realm's laws being medium, so Robert could say, hey, cut it out. And then I probably will have to listen. Oh, yes, get lustful. Yes. Lady Marjorie, get lustful. We need more kids. That's possibly quite good. Robert has inherited the Castle of the Dragon Gate, so he's hopefully going to be busy by that. I'm hoping Doran doesn't request help. Mace accepted, which is just fantastic news, although it doesn't look like he's sending an awful lot of troops, but that's okay. The Lord of Old Anchor wants to send his kid as a ward. Sure, I'm perfectly content with that. I do want Lyn to be leading the army because he's exceptionally good. And the other thing is, we also need to be aware that as soon as I've got the money to pay back this debt, I'm going to pay back the debt. So let's get you guys merged. Lyn, you're of course going to lead Armen and Courtney on your flanks. It's going to be a decent army, 14k stack. It'll do. Just under 14k. Let's go, boys. Let's get some points going. He has got considerably more troops, but that's okay. We've got the reach to come and help and hopefully siege them out for us. And if we siege in the Wills, we're going to get combat bonus, so all in all, I don't think it's too bad for us. The only bad thing will be is if we get a 20k stack coming at us. That would not be so hot. What about Vulture's Roost? Am I going to take attrition in Vulture's Roost? Still in the mountains. I like Vulture's Roost less. Looks like the Reach might catch them in this battle, maybe? Yeah, they did. That's pretty epic. Ah, amazing. And Marjorie's pregnant. Okay. Oh, but they look to be not doing so hot. They lost a lot of troops there. A lot of troops. But, okay, but they recovered about 3k. There's another stack over here. We're just going to quietly start sieging. Maybe do a little bit of assaulting. Just to loot the realm a little bit. Pregnancy has caused my wife to develop quite the unusual tastes. Let's just make her a normal bit of cuisine. We don't need anything fancy. Right. Up to 12k on the count right now. I don't want to go for Yronwood, because if I siege his main keep, he's going to be pretty cheesed off with me. Not that he's going to like me anyway. You know what? No, we will go for Yronwood, because the quicker I can end this war, the better. Robert's just died. Ah. Can I still investigate your legitimacy? I cannot anymore. That's a shame. Hopefully he doesn't get involved in my war. Send him to heighten the morale of my troops, definitely. You want small feudal taxes, that's fine. We're going to accept, because I don't want to cheese him off at the moment. I want him as much on side as I can for now. We could do an assault of Yronwood here, but it's 5,000 garrison. I think we just siege it with the reach. We just take the siege. Happy as can be. I might have to pull out and support the troops here. My faithful vassal Lord Criston is rather honest and has publicly spoken about my virtues, which has increased fairly well everyone's view of me. Feasting has begun and the endless courses are impressing guests. But I'm thinking it's fairly ridiculous. 20th of the first moon, 29th of the first moon. We are going to have to help. The Lord of the Arbor is gained excommunicated. Okay. That's fine. Where are you going? You're going to Red Dawn. Be careful. You don't want to get killed. It's good tradition to have some gossip around a pregnant woman, so we are going to spend the 10 gold. I'm hoping we'll get a good bit of gold from sieging out Yronwood. I'm also slightly worried of what... Oh, he did join us back. Okay, that's good. Well, we could do an assault here, but I don't want to waste our manpower. Or can we take him out in time? 20,000, 23rd, 1st of the 4th. Nah, stick with Yronwood. My daughter can gain Brave, which is excellent. What would you like? You want to be a commander instead of him? That's fine, Griffin. You can have it. You're a High Lord and he's not one of my best commanders, so I'm not too fussed by that. I do need a new Master of Coin. Cape Wrath. I know you're not the best, but you're a High Lord. And right now, High Lord opinion is pretty important. I'm the rightful ruler of the Seven Kingdoms. Oh, I gained a strong claim on the City of King's Landing. Interesting. He's not going to like me for that. We found another daughter. She's attractive, but she's sickly at the moment. I could do with a son, let's be honest. I really could do with a son. I could also do with getting this Siege of Yronwood completed. Because Mace is about to get his ass kicked. Just don't get killed in this battle, for God's sake, Mace. Right, we're nearly there with the Siege of Yronwood. And then I think we go to town looting. It'll be interesting to see if he starts sieging out Nightsong. If he does, then it kind of is what it is. Is my plot still going on? Oh, it is! Can he arrest me if I decline? I don't know. I'm just going to decline, though. Good. Victory in Yronwood. Excellent. Siege the rest. Siege the rest. Siege the rest. Siege the rest. Right, good. You're doing good work there. Let's move you on to Tarth, because Tarth's another good vassal of ours. Let's get this going. Let's make you chaste or temperate. Doesn't really matter. You're not my kid. Right, that's given us a 40% boost. He's got 22k there. That's not so hot. Do we go to Dorne and get the capital? Possibly. Possibly. Master of Whisperers. You can continue. I've got enough money to pay off my debt, I think. So let's repay the loan. That got us through it all. But I think we have sadly run out of time. I'll have to end this war next episode. Let me know. Should we go straight to Sunspear? Should we try and take out this army? It is in Hill, so he's going to get a bonus, which I don't like. I could come up the Prince's Pass, sieging these areas, which will effectively block him, or at least make him have to come round. Which wouldn't be too bad. Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, if you are enjoying the series, please do leave a like. Subscribe, hit that red button to help the channel grow, and I'll see you all in the next episode.